coming over to our little presentation about what Beachbody coaching is all about. Hopefully, by the time we're done with this, you will have a better understanding of what that is and what we do as coaches. So with no more hesitation, let's get going here. I think I'm on the wrong thing here. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Are you guys seeing the coach opportunity slide? Now, do you see the coach opportunity slide? All right, so this is, hopefully you guys are seeing the coach opportunities presentation here. So I am Rebecca Ingham. I am a Star Diamond coach. I am a mother to two boys who are getting kind of old now. Jacob and Josh are 24 and 17, and my husband is Todd. So I like to tell people that I am a former couch potato, party girl, junk food junkie, turned kind of a health fitness nut, basically because I've seen what doing not taking care of your health can do to not just the person whose health is not good, but the whole family because of my parents. So and I decided I wanted to be a better role model of health for my boys than I had. I love to teach insanity, and I am an Iowa native. I live in Des Moines, Iowa, and I am a huge Chicago Cubs fan. And then my friends who we are not able to get on here at the moment for some reason, we will get this figured out for future webinars like this, but is Denise and Dave. Denise is a diamond coach and Dave is her husband and he's an emerald coach. Denise came to me as a customer, which you do get through Team Beachbody when you get to, meet certain qualifications. They have 3 kids, Jamie, Brian, and Gia. And they started out like they have here as Team Beachbody customers with P90X in Insanity. They decided to pay it forward with by coaching their friends and family, and they've actually built quite a decent team with doing just that by reaching out to their friends and family. They love vacations, and they're huge Mets fans, so it makes baseball season really fun for us. All right, so we're going to jump into this here. So Beachbody was founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Congdon. They started Beachbody. So they started out as an infomercial company, and they just wanted to make the best infomercial workouts that they could make. So they started out, the first one is the Thin Thighs and Great Abs by Great Body Guaranteed, I think was the name of that one. Power 90 came shortly after, along with Slim and 6, and then P90X, which really kind of put them on the map as far as a true fitness company. Yoga Booty Ballet was another one. Turbo Jam, which was my very first real Beachbody workout that I fell in love with. And then in 2007, between 2006 and 2007, they ended up thinking about they needed to do something more with this business, and they were considering maybe putting them into big box stores, the workouts, or what they had done though in the garage of, I can't remember if it was John or Carl right off, but one of them, they started out super small with just a handful of employees, and they had message boards going. And what they saw, instead of just the Beachbody people answering questions for the customers who were buying these workouts, people who had already finished these programs were going on and answering these questions instead of the people that were working for them. So they kind of had an aha moment, and they decided that, well, we could do something to compensate these people who are already doing it for free. So they came up with this idea of the coaching network. And then that led to Team Beachbody. So Team Beachbody, once they launched the coaching network with something like 48 people that they reached out to, people that had turned in their stories, that they thought, that they had done such an excellent job. I've heard about from these, they call them the founding coaches, different fun stories of how they got reached out, by Carl Deichler, what their befores and after pictures looked like, and just crazy things. So it's kind of funny just to listen to their stories and how Team Beachbody actually started. So the first real workout that came along after they became Team Beachbody was Insanity, which we've all seen that infomercial. And then the workouts just continue to progress from there with Turbo Fire, Brazil Butt Lift. They had Les Mills Pump for a while, T25, Body Beast, Insanity Max 30, PIO. These are all awesome workouts, and there is something for everybody to be able to find something that works for their life, works for their personality, and their fitness level. Revenue growth. So they started out pretty small, as you might imagine, once Team Beachbody started. But now, as of 2014, the revenue has reached beyond $500 million, which is quite amazing in just 7 years' time that the company has grown that fast. And we're actually we're only in the US, and we just launched Canada, like a couple years ago. So we're not even, the workouts are worldwide, but the Team Beachbody opportunity itself is not worldwide. It's just in Canada and in the US. So started out, with 40 coaches officially in 2007. And then from that, by 2008, it was over 12,000 coaches. 2009, over 1,800. And then it did a huge jump to over 48,000 coaches. As you can see, it keeps going up and up and up. And I think as of today, we're well over 400,000 coaches. So one thing that makes Team Beachbody unique, different than other nutrition companies, different from even just having a membership to the gym, is we encompass everything all in one to make you successful with your workouts. We have the fitness component, we have the nutrition component, we also have peer support, which is that of your coach and that of our challenge groups and the other people that we're working with. While you're doing the workouts, we almost always have a challenge group going on, at least one that you can jump into. And then rewards. At the very least, you can get a t-shirt for completing your workout, your whole program. So I'll tell you what, the first one I earned was the Insanity one, and I wear that shirt just like it's a medal. It's just amazing wearing that shirt. And then recently I saw in my Insanity class, as a matter of fact, actually I think it was the class afterwards, but I saw a girl wearing the same shirt. So I had to go up and say hi to her. Not only that, but you have the opportunity for a variety of cash rewards starting from $500 all the way up to $100,000. Another thing that they've been doing lately is having a huge challenge group, usually revolving either around one trainer or one workout program. And that within that challenge group, they are also giving away up to $5,000 in prizes, but at the very least, you can get a t-shirt in that as well. So that's something new that they've started just in the last few months. So that's on top of the Beachbody Challenge rewards. So Shakeology, a lot of you have probably heard of Shakeology by now, if you're not actually using it, but Shakeology is only sold through coaches. We call it the daily dose of dense nutrition. And it really is, because Beachbody does not compromise on this whatsoever. There is no artificial colors. There's no artificial flavors. There's no artificial sweeteners. It is 100% pure and natural. The ingredients in there are dehydrated. So in a sense, it can actually be considered raw. I guess it depends on how pure you are on that. But they are not heated by any means. They find these ingredients from different communities all around the world. So another thing that makes Shakeology such a phenomenal product is that it is helping farmers in various countries. Some of them, to us, in a sense, third world countries, be able to provide a living for their family and help their community grow. So there's just Shakeology is not just, it's good for us by by every means, and it's good for the world because it's helping farmers who grow these ingredients be able to make an income for their families. And this is just this is something you would see if you went to the Beachbody headquarters in California. This is just a picture of all the different ingredients that's in Shakeology. We also have not three flavors, but we have 7 flavors. It started out with just greenberry and chocolate, and then they added the tropical strawberry and the vegan chocolate. Those are both vegan. And then vanilla came along finally. And the reason vanilla took so long was because they were not going to compromise whatsoever on that. And they realized that vanilla is such a mild flavor that it would be hard to cover up, all of the different ingredients in there and still make it taste good so people could actually enjoy it. So they had many times they thought they found the right formula, the right products for it, found out that it was not 100% clean. So they went back to the drawing board several times on that until they finally found the one that was 100% clean, because they found that every time you see something that says about natural vanilla, there is some crazy loophole where it is not really 100% natural. So they were not going to compromise. Even though people wanted vanilla, they were not going to compromise on it until they found the right product that is 100% clean, 100% natural. There's nothing funky in it. And then the newest one is Cafe Latte, which is a coffee-based one, and it is pretty amazing as well. So there's different kinds of Shakeology for everybody's taste. There's just a quick picture of almost all of them. All right, so on top of Shakeology, we have, like we talked about a little while ago, a variety of different workouts for everybody's taste, everybody's fitness level, everybody's personality type. So there's something that can work for anybody. Another cool thing that they came out here recently in the last year is digital access. So you can sign up for the Beachbody on demand. You can get it for free for 30 days, and then you can get it for $39.98, something like that, for 3 months. And you get over $3,000 worth of programs on there already loaded. There are some that are exclusive to Beachbody On Demand that you will never see on DVD. And in addition to that, your premium workouts the ones that came after Insanity, if you purchase those will be on there as well. And now, just in the last few days, there's an app for the iPhone, and you can actually download some of these workouts on the iPhone as well. But if you don't have an iPhone, you can still stream them on any device, on any computer. The 3-day refresh, among a couple other products like the Ultimate now I'm like Reset. That's what it's called. That one's a 21-day. This is a 3-day one. I actually just got done with this, as well as Dee and some of the other people in our current challenge group. They're working on that. Some of them just got done with it. Some of them are finishing it. This is a great product that you can use to kind of kickstart you, to get you off of some bad habits maybe you've developed. So there's a variety of different products. They are all natural. Just to help you with weight loss. We have a performance line among some other supplements. The performance line is amazing. Again, it's all natural and all clean. And just a variety of different equipment to make your workouts everything they can be. There's just thousands and thousands and thousands of stories of people who started out, whether they were really overweight, whether they were just out of shape, Variety of ages, a variety of body types. Some people have had diabetes and different things, and improved upon their health conditions by eating better, by having Shakeology and working out. So there's just tons and tons of stories like this. These are just a handful of pictures, like this lady right here. Look at that. And some of these people actually won some of the huge prizes in the Beachbody Challenge. And it's just, they've always got super inspiring stories about where they started, and then through the help of their coach, through the help of their challenge groups, through the help of Beachbody, how they've turned their lives around and how much better they feel about themselves and how much healthier they are. So it's just a truly inspiring thing. So we've got tons of peer support. Like I've mentioned before, the coach is obviously just one part of the peer support. The rest of it is your challenge groups, other coaches. You become friends with coaches in your area as well as coaches all around the country. It's just, when we go to different things like Summit in the summer, it's going to be in July this year, or we have Super Saturdays once a quarter that are local. There's just different things that we can do to get together with other coaches and get to know them, as well as just connect with other people who are doing the programs and helping themselves improve their lives through their fitness and their health. So what is a coach? Okay, for starters, let's talk about what a coach doesn't have to be. A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. A coach does not already have to be at their fitness and nutrition goals or an experienced salesperson. As a matter of fact, I think I can speak for the whole team here. We do not really want people who are very salesy, because we don't want people, we don't like to be sold to, so we don't want people who would consider themselves salespeople. We actually are looking for people who are kind, considerate, motivated, like helping people, like working on their own health and fitness, regardless where you're at today. So that's the biggest thing there. Now, it doesn't mean that if you are a fitness or nutrition expert, you could not become a coach, because you definitely can. But you don't have to be that, and you definitely don't have to have what I hear quite often. It's like, I don't have a quote unquote beach body yet, so I can't become a coach. Yes, you can. And it's actually those people who are working on themselves and who are just starting out on their journey who really inspire a lot of people and really get their business off the ground that way. So don't let any of these things stand in your way of becoming a coach if you decide that you want to do that. Click. There we go. But a coach should share how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Be committed to being proof the products work, which means that they're doing Beachbody workouts and drinking Shakeology. And also, we always work on improving and developing ourselves through personal development. So we always have trainings that we're doing, or books that we're reading, or podcasts that we're listening to. There's just tons of ways to continue to grow your mind as well as work on your body and your health at the same time. Some of the benefits of being a coach. This is, in addition to just being able to help people and meet people and work with people all over the country, locally and everywhere else. Some of the benefits that I personally love is that I get to set my own work hours, so I can work around family activities, family obligations. I work at the Y, and I teach classes at the Y, so I can work around that. I can build it online or in person, and I do a little bit of both myself. And just sharing my passion and attracting people just really is just, it's a great thing to just feel that every day, that when you wake up and you help somebody, or you get an email or a Facebook message or a text message, something to the effect of, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because of your help, I've been able to fill in the blank. I've been able to lose 10 pounds. I've been able to walk a couple miles when I couldn't do that before. I've been able to, lower my medications or what have you. There's just different things that happen that make us really feel like what we're doing is making a difference. Click. There we go. Some of our rewards, we earn commissions. So yes, we even though I just told you, it's like I don't want people to be salespeople, but we do. That's how we make our money, is by referring certain products to people that we think will help them. Okay, so we get commissions on those. Once we reach Emerald rank, that is something you don't need to worry about right now. But once we reach Emerald rank, then you start getting in position to qualify for bonuses because of your team. You can earn trips. You earn recognition. You'll get, once you start getting to Star Diamond and above, you get your name called out on our National Wake Up Call. There's also other places like in our back office where they have a list of people and their accomplishments. And again, learning and personal development, we're always working on that. When we go to our big trainings like at Summit, there's always going to be something that you're going to plug into and you're going to learn something from. So some of our training that I was talking about in different levels of support, we have a business quick start. There's another training called Coach Basics. It might be called, we call it something else within our team, but it's still Coach Basics. You're going to have other top forms of coach training, and in your back office, you get a variety of marketing tools. The way our communication is set up, there's coach breaking news in our back office. We have the National Wake Up Call, which is a call that's on Monday mornings. There's a monthly newsletter that's sent out, and then the coach FAQs that pretty much answer just about every question you could ever possibly think of ever about your Beachbody business. So if a customer comes to you and says, hey, this, that, or the other, before you call Coach Relations, you're going to check the Coach FAQ if you don't know the answer. And I'll tell you what, that they've built a great database there. So chances are anything that you need is going to be there. There's also all sorts of social media outlets that you can use to get information. Carl Deichler, our CEO, has a phenomenal Facebook page. There's all the workouts have it, all the trainers have it. So you can find anything that you want to plug into on Facebook. There's all sorts of videos on YouTube. Instagram is another great resource, as well as Twitter. And you don't have to be on all those to be a coach, but you could be on just one or two of them and still do an excellent job. So what to expect from our team, the Force Nation? We have our new coach trainings. We have weekly team calls on Sunday nights. We are running monthly team challenges to help kind of push you out of your comfort zone and get you to go just a little bit further, especially when you start feeling stuck. We have different types of team building events, leadership trainings. We have Facebook pages where we plug into just for our team, as well as groups for the teams above us. And, we're always trying to make sure that people get recognized for the awesome things that they're doing. So right now you're probably, you're one of three at the moment. One is, all right, I'm ready to join the team. What do I need to do? The other one would be, click. It's like, well, I'm not really ready to become a coach yet, but I would be more than happy to join a challenge group. Maybe you're already in a challenge group, and that's awesome. As long as you're working on yourself, and maybe becoming a coach sometime down the road would make better sense for you, that's cool. We're still going to be here to help you. Or maybe you're just like, no, I don't think so. I'm not interested in any of the products or becoming a coach. And if that's the case, I just want to say thank you from myself and the whole team for hopping on tonight and letting us share this information with you. and really appreciate that. And we're always here to help you in any way that we can. But so if you want to join as a coach, most people join with a challenge pack. You're going to save somewhere between $50 and $80. Plus, if you did not sign up with the challenge pack, you would have to pay a $39.95 coach enrollment fee. But when you enroll with the challenge pack, that is waived. I'm going to throw in also that if you are currently a customer and you've already bought a challenge pack and you don't want to buy another one, we could talk to you about how you can get that $39.95 still waived. But that being said, you're still going to save a nice little chunk of money right up front if you decide just to buy another challenge pack as well. You can also enroll just with Shakeology Home Direct and then pay that $39.95. Our $140 challenge packs actually are only about $10 more than what this cost would be. So if you're considering that, you might consider just going ahead with the challenge pack because you're going to get a workout program for only about $10 more. Or you can just buy one of the fitness programs and pay the coach enrollment fee as well. But we recommend everybody be using Shakeology just because it is the greatest thing that we have nutrition wise to offer ourselves and other people. What we do pay a service fee of $15.95 a month, but that covers all of our media promotions and brand awareness, including all those infomercials that they play all the time. We have a variety of different websites we can direct people to. We have our Coach Online office, where we get all of our information, and there's tons of trainings in there. We don't have to stock any product whatsoever. It's all shipped directly to our customers, so we never have to have any product on hand except for what we're personally using. We have a great customer service department that we can direct people to when they do have some sort of issues. Tech support, all sorts of marketing, communications, training, and we have a Success on Demand tab in our back office, which is run by Success Magazine. If you decide to join as a customer tonight, you can join with your challenge pack, like we've already talked about. You can join with just Shakeology and just start with that. And then we can work on figuring out what workouts would work for you. Or you can just join with one of the workouts. If you decide one of the workouts sounds like something you want to do, then go ahead and join with a fitness program. All right, so in the next 24 hours, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get a hold of the person who invited you and let them know tell them what did you like most about the presentation. I want you to let them know what you liked most about this. What jumped out at you? What questions do you have as well? But what did you find the most interesting, the most intriguing about this? And does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? Let us know that. And then, which option appeals to you most right now, being a coach or being a customer? Let's go over here. So I want you to think about what can becoming a coach do for you. And start thinking about who you can help, because we all know people. That is why we are looking for more coaches, is because there are so many more people out there that need that help, that direction, that hand that you reach out to and just say, hey, let me help. And maybe you're the person that they will listen to and that they will work with, because some of us, we can hear the same thing from one person and then hear it from another person and get a whole different feel about it, right? So you might be that person, and there's somebody out there, there's lots of somebodies out there that you can help. And then I want you to stop and think a little bit about what are your goals and your dreams. Now, we can't make any income claims or whatever on this, but I could tell you what, you could get a position quite easily and quite quickly, depending on how you worked and how fast you got through your trainings and whatnot. You could quite easily be making an extra $100, $200, $300 a week in very little time. And I'm being God honest truth there. I'm not saying that that will happen for you, but if you do what we tell you to do, you jump on and you go through your training and you let us help you and help guide you, and you don't get stuck, or at least not for too long, you can honestly start making a nice residual income fairly quickly. And that being said, you can also even get to the point where you can have a nice safety net. You can pay off some bills. You can pay off debt. You can save for that house, that dream house that you want, or buy a new car, or go on vacations, or save for kids' education. You know, there's a million things, and have that safety net that, you know, God forbid you or your significant other, if you have one, loses your job, because it happens all the time. It really does. People walk into work one day and then they're told, it's like, well, you know, we don't need your, you know, have a spot for you anymore, so we're going to have to eliminate your position. And it's at no fault of your own. Then I see people talking about that, friends, family members, people on Facebook, that they can't find jobs. So something like this could at least be that safety net. So if and when something tragic like that happened, you're not going to have that, oh my gosh, what am I going to do feeling, because you have a backup plan here. So let me see if I can pop over and answer any questions. Otherwise, let's see. I hope this went through all right. Q&A. All right, so if anybody has any questions and you are on the Google Hangout, you should be able to type that in. And here's another thing I want to let you know. Get a hold of the person who invited you, and do it in the next little while, especially because we have a few prizes that we're going to send out or give out to the first, I don't know, about 3 or 4 people who reach out to their coach who invited them. So I want you to go ahead and do that. And I'm not seeing any questions pop up. So with that, I think we will go ahead, and I will just thank you for bearing with our technical difficulties, and I promise that you'll get to hear from Dee and Dave. We will get this figured out. Maybe we'll have to just use a different format than this one. And I apologize to Dee and Dave too. Sorry, we were trying to get this worked out. But anyway, thank you so much. I am Rebecca, and I appreciate you so much taking the time to hop on tonight, and I look forward to talking with you soon and meeting with you soon and helping you hopefully start your coaching business and reach your dreams that you have for yourself. Thanks very much, guys. Have a great night.